Hello everyone, this is RK Shrigley doing a Lego review on a Lego set with ages 7 to 14, 6857, the Dynamic Duo Funhouse Escape with 380 pieces, and it is from the Lego DC Universe Superheroes. And this set I really like because it's something that a villain can do it's not really a chase like all the other ones are. Here's the minifigures, get more into that later. Here's all what you can do. You can go down that roller coaster, go on the moving floor. That shows you the roller coaster again and the Batman, and then the trap door, and then the dumping of Robin and the string, I should call it, the string pulling crane. And so there will be more coming up after this. Okay guys, now for the minifigures. First we have Batman. Really like him. The only thing I don't like, well, I like his torso. It seems older than the old one. I actually have the old, blue one from the old Batman series, and his head's turned, but the torsos are different, and I like this one because it seems older and the belt is smaller. But what I noticed is I really don't like those cheekbones because they really are annoying. Because I don't think they look good. They just don't really add goodness to it. They try to make so much detail that's not good. Then he also has a double face. And then now on to Robin. I love this new Robin. He's so cool. All red and black, and black cape, and I like his hair, way cooler. And oh, he has a double face as well. He's screaming, help! And now this face, he's encouraging himself. A little back printing, just shoulder blades. Oh, I forgot to show you on Batman, he also has shoulder blades. But that's it for Robin. Now for the Riddler. Really don't like that they couldn't make a cane in Lego. I think they should have just tried to make it, but I really don't like the crowbar because there's some resemblance to if it is the question mark cane. I really like his hat. No double face, obviously. Got some back printing. And I like the torso. Now for the Harley Quinn. She's really just the same thing, I think. No difference, really. The only difference is her head piece feels a little different than I think it was. Then she has that face, and she has a double face going, "Err." And here's something I noticed just now. You can see her mouth. It's the bad thing on this, but she's pretty cool. And now for the Joker. So, really, I really don't like that I like the way older version because I just think he looks way cooler, the old one. And here's a comparison from the old one and the new one. Way like the hair better on the old one, and I like the pom-pom better than the flower, and I like this guy's torso much better. But I guess if you have both, you could say you have the Heath Ledger one and the Jack Nicholson from old Batman. Then he has a walkie-talkie. Come in, come in. And then little back printing and he has that face and then a smile. So now let's move on to the set. I messed up. I think I'm gonna do the accessories first, which is really only one. And it is this really cool bat cycle. And I really like it because it rolls pretty well, and I just love how it's built with this piece, and those 4 top circles. I really don't like the front, because if you're coming down, it's like, oh, well, that's not that cool. I really like it when these are down here, because you can move them up and down. Don't necessarily like it when they're up there. I could like it if they're there or there. I like it and there. I really like the back. I really don't like the front, because there's no pizzazz to it, to be honest. And I really don't know what these are for. The circles. I think they're just on there for design, but this is a simple thing to build, and it's cool because you could go in, and then that is it for the bat cycle. Oh, and that is a sticker. Just to point that out. You can see that's a sticker. I wish it was printed, but from far distance it looks like it's printed, and I did pretty well on it. So now on to the side. Okay guys, let me just walk you through the Funhouse. The thing I like is this whole top section, because it goes one after another and after another, which I'll show you in a little bit, because it is like a total chain reaction. So, sorry, that was just a roller coaster. Roller coaster, I'll just show you that now, because it just keeps going off. Then I'll detach it. So, there's this cart, which is color of Harley Quinn, and it's cool. It can sit 1 person or 2 standing people. Her hands don't go to the handlebars, which is sort of weird. I guess it's okay, but the wheels are really nice. They're different, and they work nice. So I'll just spin this. It's not, if you can see, it's attached onto here so it won't fall, and then it goes to the track, so you don't have to worry about it just like going away. So let's get this. Okay, I might just show you from that view. Okay, so there's a knob in the back, which I'll show you later, and you hit it and it breaks through the face of the Joker. And it comes to only right about here. It only comes to, when it breaks, it only comes to like right there. It doesn't go to the very end. Unless you do it without the sign. And so I'll show you that as well. It just goes way faster because it just loses all of its power into the end. So now let's go on from there with that. And let me take this off so it's going to be easier to show you. So the track is very easy to take apart. You just sort of connect. It's basic. It's just a basic connection. Oh, guess I took that piece off. well, you can see that the tracks, they go very easy together. You just pop right there. So that's the easy part, and now I will show you the rest of the set. Okay, so here is the Funhouse without the track, and I'll turn it all the way around. There's that knob to do the moving floor, which I'll show you in a little bit. There's this knob to do a trap door, which I'll show you. And then there's this to do the hammer. And then there is this to kickstart the that roller coaster. And so let's start by going through the Funhouse. So you get on there, and then you can pull the lever, and then it just goes, yeah, boom, and you drop down. Just drop down to the bottom. I don't like that part because you don't go anywhere really. And then down here, there's this booth with the Riddler, and you get 2 Riddler heads, which is cool. There awfully is a lot of stickers. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then there's more on that track. And then once you pass that, then you go to the moving floor, and then you go to this part where you stand here and then say the moving floorboard hit them over to the edge. Well, then this hammer comes up and hits them straight up and then falls into the cart, which that cart it just broke off, and then it just slide away. So that's the whole top floor. And then this can also fall because it's connected to only by 2 studs. So that could fall on Batman if he's particularly there. And that is, oh yeah, and the crane is very cool because the crane is very cool because you can go and spin the wheel, and the wheel is pretty big. Then that's where you put Robin's feet, and it goes down and up. And the cool thing is that, say Batman hits his batarang on this. Say Batman hits his batarang on that. That hits that gear, so it can't go up and down anymore. Can't go up and down. And so on the bottom of this crane is a big purple barrel of, I thought that was just gas, but I've heard that it's just beer bottles and then fish. But I think it would be good if it was toxin, because then that would be really threatening. But that's it for the crane. And so I will now go on to the recommendations. Sorry guys, before the recommendations, I'm just going to do a example because this sort of fell apart when I was showing you the set. So you can go up and down with the crane, and sometimes he doesn't move, but usually he does, and then that's when he gets freaked out. And then you can move this out of the way, put it up, and then hit him up and start punching him in the face. And so I will show you, I might as well just do it with all Robin. I'm going to show you an example of all the things that, those 3 things on the top floor. So here's the trapdoor. Ow! Oh, he didn't fall. Ah! He didn't fall still. Ah! Ah! Okay, I'm just gonna set up in a new position. So here's Robin, and here he is on Shaboom. And so that is the trap door. Here's the floorboard. You have 2 studs you can connect to. And then this is the part where you can start hitting him, and then he should fall this way, and then you can go boom and hit him. And then if you were playing with this, you could pretend it hits him and he flies into the cart. But let me show you that it does not work on the studs with the hammer. It does not work if you go boom and hit him when he's on the studs. He has to be on this single stud on the very end, and it goes boom. So it works very well. And here's what would happen if he was on the normal studs. Give him a beating and hit him in the butt, and then he finally comes off. But usually no one would really do that. Then if he falls in here, boom, and he flies out. And so now we can go on to the recommendations. Overall, I would rate this set for kids, I would rate it a very good. Well, this is just my opinion, but I would rate it a 10 because it's very good for playing with. I mean, you got the trapdoor, it can dodge going to the flinging or the walls, and then they could go here, hammer hits them down, fall in here. That's just like a whole chain reaction. That's like such a good playware. Plus, they can go down and get like their fortune told or something right there for riddles. Then you get this rare purple bucket or barrel. Then you get this awesome bat cycle, which would go great in the bat's cave. And then you got 5 people, which is really good. You got a new Robin, and you got a like all brand new Robin. And you get oh yeah, and then you get like the sign to crash and fall down maybe on there. And you get the crane, and you just get a lot of good stuff in this. So I think it's very good. The price is, I think it's worth it because it's a brand new set. So it's really going to, like be worth every single penny you paid because it is just a very fun set. It's really good to have because there's never been a place where villains can do something, and this is the first one. So I would buy this, and I hope you enjoyed this video. This is RK Shrigley signing out.